Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to make a mask like this using scrap materials. I made this about a week ago. I didn't use anything fancy. You can get all the materials either in a recycling bin or garbage or at the dollar store, and all you really need to start out with is a mask template like this, and you also need some tape because this is what helps us build the area. You also need like hot glue, paint, I don't know, just random stuff, but I'm going to show you how to make it. So let's go. A close-up of my rabbit mask just so you can see all the details. Yeah, it's pretty cool. My favorite part is the eyes. I glued these red beads. I don't know what we're gonna do for the fox mask yet, but it'll be something along these lines. Okay, I just took a trip to my recycling bin. I found one of these, well, two. I cut this one already, but this is what we're gonna use to make the ears. The first step when you're making any animal mask is just to get like the base covered, like make like the armature, I guess. So what we're gonna do is cut the ears out of this, glue them, or tape them to the mask. You can use glue as well. And then we're gonna like tape over it, and we're gonna shape it into like a fox head. So foxes have pretty big ears, so I'm gonna just cut some fox-shaped ears right now. That's looking decent. I think I'm gonna make it a little smaller. But today I didn't go to school because I feel like shit, to be honest. I just need a break today. It's Tuesday, and I'm just trying to preserve energy because I don't have any classes that like I really need to be at today. I figured it would just be like a good little day off. I might go in the afternoon, but I'm honestly not too sure. So that's what the ears look like. I'm still not sure if these are too big, because they look a little big. Should I cut them down smaller? I don't know. Maybe. I think I'm gonna. Okay guys, both the ears are on. So this is what we're working with right now. I feel like it's just important to remember that art really does not have to look good as you're making it. You can just keep going over it until it looks good. That's what I always do with my art, is when I don't like it, just keep working on it. You really rarely have to give up on art that you're making. But it's okay to start over as well. I'm trying to think of like the shape of a fox's face, because like their cheeks kind of go out with their fur on the sides. So I'm thinking about adding some stuff to the cheeks. Okay, I'm gonna try and use shredded up paper towel. I'm not exactly sure how to go about doing this, but I guess that's the fun part. I don't know. When I make art, I never really go in with much of a plan. Like, I'll usually have a general idea of what I want to make, but what materials I'm gonna use and how I'm gonna use them is kind of just up to me in the moment. And that's how I prefer to create things. This is looking good. Well, trust me, it'll look good in the end. I hope that I actually end up editing and uploading this video, because I feel like a lot of the time when I make a video, I give up halfway through. Because I'm like, no one will want to watch this. But the thing is, I don't really care. As long as like someone watches my video. Even if it's me, I don't really mind. It's fun to make. And there's always a chance that someone will see it someday. And make an animal mask. Okay, so this is how it's looking on the side with the cheeks. See how it's kind of going out more like a fox face? I think I'm gonna add like one more little piece of towel, tape over that, just to add even more dimension, then we'll do it on the other side. Hey guys! Okay. I'm in a way better mood now. A lot less sleepy. I got an energy boost because, I finished a commission for my friend's sister, who's so nice by the way. And I sent it to her and she actually really liked it. Which like, I don't know. I get so nervous to do commissions because I'm always scared the person won't like it. But she even paid me a little extra than what I asked for, and she actually sent me my money right away, which is like so nice. Guys, if you commission an artist, please be ready to pay them. It's like, I've had people that cannot pay me for weeks, and I understand that money is tough and people got shit going on. But like, I need to buy my food and my other stuff, and like, I don't have a fucking job. Like the only way I make money is through my art. Like through making merch and selling that through my band, and then I make a little bit of money just for doing a gig and performing. And then I make the rest of my money through doing like commissions. So like, yeah, I don't really have very much money. So like when someone actually pays me as soon as I give them the work that they're supposed to pay for, and especially when you throw a little tip, I'm just so happy she likes it. Ah, dude. Oh, and now I'm not completely fucking broke. We're gonna keep making this fox mask now. I had to take off my hoodie because I got so warm. This is all it takes to give me an energy boost, is just something good happening. Oh, that makes me feel a lot better. I was okay, I was just like a little sluggish this morning. But, okay, this is how the cheeks looking. This looks really bad whenever I put it in front of the camera like that. Because of the lighting, I think. Don't matter. You'll see at the end, it will be glorious. Okay, we're gonna tape this side to the cheek. I wanna know about like what kind of music people are listening to, and like if people are making like art. Like literally, if anybody makes an animal mask using the method in this video, I'd be so freaking happy. Which like, I'm not really expecting that, but like it would be pretty cool. And you guys definitely should, because it's so fun. This is what it's looking like. Literally just like, it's so simple. You just take the scrap material and tape over it. I'll show you what to do next when we have all the tape on the mask. Also, something that's been kind of haunting me, not really, because everyone makes little mistakes and I don't think anybody noticed, but I did, is in my last video, or not my last one, because I uploaded that cool short film. I wish my my little artsy short films got more attention online. That's like those I put a lot of passion into. And it's just hard to get them recognized by algorithms, but it doesn't really matter because I love them myself. And I like showing them to my friends and family. But what the heck was I saying? Oh, in like my last video where I was talking, I think it was like a, I don't know, a get ready with me. Oh yeah, I remember. I gave like album recommendations at the end, and I recommended Room on Fire by The Strokes, because the CD, I was showing some CDs, giving album recs, but for some reason I called the album Reptilia. But I can't lie, I kind of thought that album was called Reptilia, but I just got confused because that's one of the songs on it. So, but then like when I saw that was called Room on Fire, I was like, oh wait, yeah, no, it is called Room on Fire. I'm kind of silly for that. But I low-key just forgot. I genuinely love that album. Like, I cannot stop listening to The Strokes still since I made that video, which was a little bit ago. I've been obsessed with them still, and like, I don't know, I listen to Room on Fire a lot. Like, whenever I'm having, like, I listened to it this morning. Like, whenever I'm having, like, a really tough time, I put on my headphones and listen to that album, I do feel quite a bit better. Anyways, this mask is definitely taking shape. Honestly, this stage, like, doesn't really have to look very nice. It's just gotta be a sufficient base. Just cover all the spots of the plastic, because this plastic, I mean, I haven't tried to paint on this plastic, but I'm just assuming from how it looks that it wouldn't hold paint too well. Usually plastic is kind of tricky about that. Also, like, I know it seems like I'm using a lot of tape. I just poked myself here. This is what's looking like fully taped. I'm gonna cut off this plastic bit, since foxes have like pretty short faces. I just want to make it more like of a fox shaped kind of head. And that's perfect, actually. So this looks a lot like FNAF right now. It's on the face. Yep. And yeah, now the fun stuff is close to being able to begin. I actually need to add a little more tape first. Hey, okay. I'm finally ready to paint. It's been a little bit. I was just working on editing a little. But this is what we are working with. I put some more tape on like the ears and just like secured the whole area. And we're ready to paint. I found these really cool beads. So I have an idea for what I'm gonna do. Basically, I'm thinking about using these little blue beads for the eyes. I think that looks super cute. And then I want to put this thing on his forehead and make kind of like a, I don't know. We're gonna make a pretty cool fox guy. Getting started on painting it. I'm just starting with like the nose and the dark eyes. I'm just like painting underneath the eyes, and then I'm gonna probably glue in the blue beads. But yeah, I think this is actually gonna turn out pretty good. I'm hoping, anyways. But I'm thinking this is gonna turn out pretty nice. I'm excited to see what it looks like. I also need to plug in the hot glue gun. I'm obsessed with hot glue. It is so useful. Same with toothpicks. I really like toothpicks. Okay, I'm mixing up an orange paint now. Well, I have this orange paint, which I don't think I've ever used in my whole life. I don't really like the color orange very much. Especially not like this bright orange. I mean, it's okay, I just prefer other colors that aren't orange, but I want this fox to be orange. And we're gonna paint it orange. So what I did, I just added some brown to the orange to get this nice little muted kind of foxy color. Oh, it's perfect. It looks like that. So I'm going to keep painting, and I'll give you guys lots of updates. I wish I had a better camera angle to show you how I was painting, but I should also mention, it really doesn't matter what kind of paint you use. I'm literally just using whatever paint I can find. Like the two paints I just mixed were like different brands. This one is from Dollarama, and this stuff is Artist Loft. I've had this for years. It was probably from Michael's. But like any acrylic paint, I think this is acrylic paint. I've never known. Yeah. And I'm using a pretty small brush. I definitely could be using a bigger brush, but I really don't mind using a little one. And you're just gonna wanna put a base color. We're gonna do orange for this part and then like some white on the lower part of the face. And then I'm gonna glue some stuff to it and we're gonna see what else it needs. So yeah, here is the first layer of paint. I think it's looking really good so far. I'm going to glue some stuff and then I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, it is looking like this. I glued the beads on and this thing. I painted the beads like kind of this green color because I thought it looked more like a fox. My cat is being very bad. Kramer. Kramer! He keeps playing with my supplies. Yeah, I'm just adding these swirly little things with paint because I want it to look more whimsical. But this is almost done. I'm thinking about giving him a little tongue. I think that would be cute. And I might give him some whiskers, so I'll show you guys how I do that. Another thing you can do is add like little bits of texture with, I'm just using some of this ribbon stuff. I'm just cutting it up and gluing it to the face. Just for more texture. I'm probably gonna glue a couple little random things I find. Alright guys, I am nearly done my fox mask. I've just been adding little details with hot glue. This is what it looks like right now. And I'm really happy with how it's looking. And yeah, I actually love it so much. And the last thing I'm gonna do is add a tongue. So I just cut one. I still need to refine it, but I cut it out of this old, remember the cardboard we used for the ears? I'm cutting out a little tongue shape, and I'm just gonna paint it pink and hot glue it where the mouth goes. It needs to be a little smaller because this is just a tiny little fox with a tiny little tongue. But, yeah, I'm really happy with how this is going. And I really hope this inspires someone to make their own animal mask because, like, it really is just, like, I don't know. You just gotta start doing it and then keep working it. And it turns out. Because, like, I use a similar but, like, still, like, some different processes and techniques than I did for the rabbit mask. And it's turning out just as good. I really like it. This is gonna be the little tongue. Kramer is still watching me work, but he's not being as disruptive. He won't look at the camera. He was just looking at me. I turned the camera to him and he looked away. Kramer. Kramer. Alright guys, it is all done. I'm very happy with it. And yeah, let's get it side by side with the bunny as well. Honestly, I think I like the fox even more than the rabbit one. I don't know, I like both a lot. But this is how you make your very own animal mask, and all we used was really scrap material, tape, hot glue, and of course this plain mask base. And some cardboard, you know, just random stuff that you can find. I also found these little charms before I put on the tongue. That's how the tongue looks. These whiskers are just like some string. Everything else, you watch me make it, you know. Anyways, I hope you guys decide to make one of your very own animal masks, and I hope you enjoyed this video. This is what it looks like again, just up close. All these beautiful details. I really like how this one turned out. Yeah. Have a good day. Bye-bye.